Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mad Lads Live. We're here. We're there. We're everywhere. Oh, man. Hello, Drifters. Welcome to the old Bald Man Simulator. It's true. Bald Man Simulation 2026. It's true. It's like Goat Simulator, except way sadder and shinier. Way sadder and shinier. Okay, we need to heal up. We finished up last night after fighting the Leviathan Slayer, and managed to get over here, but never actually finished resting up before I had to hop off for the evening. So we're gonna go ahead and rest up with what we've got here. So we've got our full team assembled now. We've got the full team. We've got Riku the God, Sukan, the artist formerly known as Ghost, and then one-armed Toji. I'm gonna have to assign them names, though, right? We got one-armed Toji here, obviously, so I'm gonna have to give him Sukan the Ghost, and probably Riku the God. It's all propaganda from the government. Says I'm an old Southern, says in an old Southern white man's voice. It's true, true. I do declare, this is all nothing but propaganda. This flower is wilting. He's beat the squire. He's Beep the Squire. Naturally, his name will be Beep the Squire. Do I have a plastic surgeon here? There should be. I have a mod that adds plastic surgeons to every town, but I don't remember if I have it active right now. I may not. I may not. Yeah, it looks like a big no on that. Question mark? Yeah, I may not. How unfortunate. Oh, is that him? Oh, that's him. Never mind, I found him. I found him. Alright, so we'll rename him. So, Cheryl the Faithless, would be wrong. He is Beep the Squire. Actually, hold on. We'll give him the Squire. There we go. Beep the Squire. Give everyone their names. Hey man, I've been watching your shorts. Amazing lore speculation. Thank you for the videos. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that you appreciate them. I'm glad you enjoy them. And thank you for the kind words, as always. It means a lot to me. I mean, that's ultimately why I do them, is, you know, for like to spread Kenshi's lore and increase conversation around, you know, and speculation around all of it. So I'm glad that you get something good out of it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, get Riku's next. Okay. Riku the God. Everyone's got their names. And then Sukan. The Ghost. So you got the God, the Ghost, the Squire, and they're all led by one arm. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Only discovered Kenshi in this channel past week. Amazing game. Thank you very much for, you know, dropping in and all that stuff. Enjoy your time with Kenshi. You're gonna be surprised how much time you can spend on Kenshi. It's one of those games where you sit down and then a week later you realize that you've dumped 100 hours and you don't know how that's possible, because it shouldn't be, but it is, and it happened. All right, so Sukan lost his arm in the fight last episode. He lost his arm in the fight against the Leviathan Slayer. But there's that. Riku got battered. He got the shit kicked out of him. So did Toji. But I mean, ultimately they made it out better than they went in. So good time. Good time. Now we got to figure out what our next big thing is. I think that we're going to continue to fight against some of the cannibals. I do think fighting the cannibals is a good move. Riku is still moving a little slow, but, you know, there's not really a ton that I can do about that. He has 90 strength, but the problem is this weapon requires like 160 strength to use. But it is the whole reason that he fought for all this. So we're there. Have you seen the Goatman mod for Kenshi? Like, where it's a new race of Goatmen that are at it? I have. I have. It's downright horrifying. It's downright horrifying. Horrifying. But no, I've seen it. I have seen it. Whoa, why are we... Oh, they're starving bandits. I was like, why are we beating up random people? Okay, so we're going to head towards... Hey, man, I sent you an email today with some screenshots from last night and made them into some 4K reshaded pictures. Hope you checked them out, along with the 2 Toji pictures. I did see them. I didn't get a chance to email you back because I've been absolutely crazy today. I've been, like... What is it? I had to do all of my yard work and prep for the day because it was going to rain for the next, like, week and a half here. So I had to do all of the weed eating, all of the mowing. I had to run to storage, grab some stuff, go to the store. I had to, shower after I was done with all that stuff, make dinner, try to get a script recorded because I have to up my content output now that I'm doing this as my job. So a lot of stuff today, very busy. And after I'm done tonight, I got to go to the gym. But no, I did see them. They're really cool. I appreciate it very, very much. I really like. I think it was the second or third one I really liked. And then the one at Toji, with the flying kick was badass too. Very good stuff. Very badass. Been a wild day, man. Wild, wild day. Tomorrow's not going to be much better. Although I should be able to get another script recorded tomorrow. So good, good stuff coming real soon. I'm going to start my goal now that, again, you know, I've gone full time with this. My goal. Oh, thank you so much. I know you're not a big fan of the UC, but I've been allied with them and going against the Traders Guild's plans. My idea, the quiet choking of the Traders Guild to their eventual downfall. The UC's biggest issue is the Traders Guild. So in all honesty, if you get rid of the Traders Guild, the UC probably wouldn't be that bad. Tengu also needs to be replaced by somebody competent. I think that would be far better if the Traders Guild was gone and Tengu was replaced with somebody competent. So it's not the UC that I think is inherently bad. It's the current infrastructure and the people that are running it are bad. So, but thank you so much for the $10. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Wait, Hero, do you approve of beating up starving homeless men? If they attack me first, then yes. Or if I'm trying to train a stat. Yeah, if I'm trying to train a stat, sure. Yeah. So my goal is that I'm going to start trying to pump out some kind of lore content or long form content aside from Kenshi Coliseum videos, of course. Those are weekly. Every 2 weeks. For right now, and then I'll increase the output even more later on as well once the kids are in school and stuff. So, you know, but right now, every 2 weeks is the goal. So my goal is to have the Crab Raiders video out next week, and then 2 weeks after that. So in 3 weeks from today, I'm going to put out a video on the Preacher Cult as well. I've done a lore deep dive on the Preacher Cult. So we've got that going. So we've got Crab Raiders next week, Preacher Cult 2 weeks after that, and then we'll go from there. But my goal is to try to get a bunch of stuff set up and ready to go and start dropping lore content every 2 weeks. Long-form lore content. Obviously, I drop shorts every day, but... Hero's a monster. I mean, sometimes you got to be a monster. What are you going to do, you know? What are you going to do? It is what it is. So a lot more good stuff coming up real soon. A lot more good stuff coming up soon. Okay, so we're gonna continue to fight the Cannibal menace. There is a number of cannibals still here. So I do think that we're gonna go and try and deal with some of them. More long form lore. It's why I play Kenshi. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. My hope is that I can drop long-form lore twice a month, Kenshi Coliseum every Saturday, 5 lore shorts a week, and 5 live streams a week. So we're getting there. Hey, Anna, what's going on? Welcome. So we'll have an abundance of content, an absolute cacophony, all right, a cornucopia, one might say, of lore content real soon. So I'm excited about the crab video. I'm also excited about the Preacher Cult. So. Can I get the next name for new ally? In this particular playthrough, unless somebody really good comes around, I don't think we're going to be recruiting anybody else for this one anymore. We've kind of gotten the 4. In the next playthrough that I do after One Arm Toji is done, we're going to be doing a zombie apocalypse playthrough, an outbreak playthrough, and I'm going to be naming my characters after people in chat and channel members and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. I've been waiting for the crab lore for far too long. So people have been asking me to do crab lore video for quite literally years, years. And it's just one of those things where I haven't gotten around to doing it. And I finally was like, okay, we'll do the crab lore. I will say, unlike in most of my content, it's harder to come up with a definitive story for the crab raiders because of the way that they're written and the things that are around them. So instead, I kind of propose a couple of different ideas of what they could be based on the evidence. Unlike the preacher cult, where I actually surprisingly managed to come up with what I think is a pretty compelling story, a pretty compelling theory for the moon cult, the preacher cult, and how they started. Based on what's there. So it's not like groundbreaking, but I do think it's interesting. I do think it is an interesting story that I managed to put together with it. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. Nice. Go beat up the short guys, the short kings. Okay, the Blood Reaver clan. We're about to mess up some cannibals. About to mess up some cannibals. Cannibals. So, Hero, can I beat up old bald men in game, obviously, cough, cough? I mean, you can do whatever you want. Freedom of choice. Everyone has freedom of choice to do the things they want. What they are not free from is consequence. So you can go ahead and beat up old bald men, but don't be surprised if that old bald man kicks your ass. I say after I get knocked out. What a great start. What a great start. Toji's already gotten knocked the fuck out. It's alright, Sukan will save him. Sukan's a beast. We don't talk we don't talk to crabless cannibals. True. I wonder if he can Sukan actually use that cleaver now that he's got a industrial lifter arm. His strength has been augmented up significantly, so he might actually be able to use it semi-effectively. With that dodge of 75, legit rolls a 1. It's because I have 5 times attack modifier, like 5 times attack slots on, so you can get hit by 5 enemies at once. Toji, erase. Nice, nice. Toji's being taken to dinner. Is he? I don't think he's actually. I mean, he's being carried, but he's not. He's not like being ran off with. We'd go save him. It's fine. He'll be fine. It's a temporary setback. Riku's a titan. It's true. It's true. Nah, Toji will be fine. Toji will be fine. We are going to temporarily switch the club out, make him go a little bit faster. Riku. Just start battering them with the club. Is he one-handing that club? I think he is. My dude's one-handing the club. My god. Nice. Absolutely fucking defiled them. Look at them. They're like caterpillars. Like stupid little caterpillars. Give Sukan the cleaver. Yeah, that's the plan. There we go. Okay. You have it. Sukan, take the cleaver. Beep. Got a good number of weapons in here. Let's see if he can use it effectively. I don't think he still can use it effectively, but that's fine. In your opinion, would we be able to meet Cross and Kenshi too? I hope so. I do. I hope so. Whether or not they existed during the First or Second Empire is hard to tell, but I hope so. I hope it's somebody that we don't even expect to. I hope it's somebody that we see for the first time. It's just like, oh shit, that's crazy. I never would have guessed that. Defy those expectations. That's what I want. I want a full on breaking of expectations. What mod is that red cannibal armor from? Cannibal's Expanded. The Cannibal's Expanded mod. It's you get it from killing the Meat Lord specifically. Yeah. You get it from killing the Meat Lord. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the goal bars up top, I decided that given again all of the circumstances, the changes to the channel and whatnot, I updated them to reflect like the individual stream goals instead of like the monthly goal, how I had it set before. That way it's not such an imposing number up there, but yeah, so it's updated for the daily, which is why it reset before the end of the month, is because I set it for the individual stream goals rather than the monthly ones. What race can you guess Cross is? Most probably a skeleton, but what could be a twist? I think it'd be cool if Cross was a Scorchlander. I think it'd be cool if Cross was a Scorchlander, although a skeleton would most definitely make sense and is likely. But I like the idea that it's a female Scorchlander. And the reason why I like the idea that it's a female Scorchlander is because it kind of has that little hint where it says at some point in history, a legendary master smith of whom nothing is known about except his ... her question mark name from the blade inscription Cross. And so I think that little like ... her question mark would be a good is a kind of like a little hint, a little bit of subtext, right? A little foreshadowing. I think it'd be cool if Cross was actually a female Scorchlander. Scorchlander supremacy. You say that, but I think it'd be cool if it was a female Scorchlander, and the irony is that Scorchlanders are amongst my least favorite like races to play as, because I don't like their the physical build of them. Like they're tiny little hobbits. They're not even like dwarves, right? Like if they were small and thick, I'd be like, hell yeah, dude, dwarves, but they're hobbits, right? They're short, they're skinny, they're lanky. Not a fan. Not a fan. Could explain why Scorchlanders are so good at smithing, like his descendants or her descendants. Yeah, that's kind of one of the ideas that I thought as well. Thought that'd be cool. Cross Queen of the Dead Hive killed because her weapons were too good by leading the current issues in the Fogmen. That would be such a random twist, and yet oddly compelling. Such a random twist, and yet oddly a compelling one. Repair that door. There we go. I like them because they're nimble and live. Yeah, their stats are cool. I like their stats. I like all of the bonuses and benefits that they get. Like, I think that all that stuff is really cool. I just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of, like, I'm down with short characters in the sense that, like, I like dwarves and stuff, but I don't like Hobbit and Halfling characters. Like, even like D&D, I don't really play like gnomes or hobbits or halflings. Not that hobbits are in D&D, but I don't play like gnomes or halflings and stuff just because like they're just not for me too much. Like I don't know. I like if you're gonna be short, you gotta be built like a fucking brick wall, right? Like thick like a Snickers, you know? Nice dwarf. I like characters like Oghren from Dragon Age, you know? They remind me a little bit of Drow. Kind of. They are kind of like Drow. I have made the Dark Elf comparison before. Like independently in my own playthroughs. I made like a, what is it? I did a playthrough where I made like a Dark Elf empire, and I supplemented. I had a mod that added in a couple of like Dark Elf recruits, like with the ears and stuff like that. But I supplemented their ranks with what I had deemed as half elves, like half Drow, and it was the Scorchlanders. So, in that particular playthrough. What is Sukon's final armor / weapon choice? I haven't fully decided what his final weapon choice is yet. So, Riku's end goal was to take the Leviathan Slayer champion down and claim his weapon and armor for himself. He did. So, Riku has achieved his goal. Sukon, I think his goal is going to be to finally prove himself as the ultimate Shek warrior in spite of his exile. By taking down the Bugmaster. How crazy would it be if Ghost was the one to take down the Bugmaster and claim his Maitao weapon, his Desert Saber, for himself? I think that'd be cool if Sukon's end goal is to take down the Bugmaster and prove himself the worthiest Shek, the strongest of Shek. Yeah. Yeah. Since we're on tangents, how do you feel about 5.5e removing racial stat bonuses and debuffs? I'm not a fan. I think gnomes should have like 20 strength. I have a lot of issues with D&D 2024 and what they did with some of the races. I like what they did with a lot of the classes. I dislike what they did with a lot of the races. So specifically, I dislike that they got rid of racial bonuses because I think that racial bonuses, they're not, it's not usually enough to make a character unviable, but it makes sense that an orc is a hell of a lot stronger than a fucking gnome. It makes sense that dragonborns have the innate ability to breathe fire. It makes sense that, or breathe whatever element depending on their coloring. Like, it makes sense, right? And I dislike that they removed a lot of that stuff and like stat bonuses and unique traits, because by making everything the same, you've made nothing unique and special. I know the idea was to make it so every character and every class has viability for like min-maxing, but like, stop. Why? Like, don't make your game system to be centered around min-maxing, right? Like, allow everything to be what it is. Some things have, like, some things are superior than other things in terms of like orcs versus elves versus like fucking gnomes. Like, the orc should be stronger than the gnome. The elf should be more nimble than the elf should be more nimble than the orc, right? The gnome should be a little bit smarter than like, say, the orc or the elf is. Like, it's okay to have differences between the between the races in D&D, because it makes character creation fun. Because one of the best characters that I play are characters that, like, some of the best characters that I play are characters that subvert expectations, right? So you have an orc that's super intelligent. An orc wizard is only fun because orcs are inherently supposed to be less intelligent, more brawn versus brain. And by removing that from them as a group, it's now just an orc wizard, and that's not who fucking cares? Who cares? Who cares? In trying to make every character viable, they've removed what makes them unique, and in a way, kind of decultured all of them. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. They've kind of decultured all of them, and I think that it's stupid. Now, I do like, on the flip side to that, with D&D 2024, while I dislike pretty much everything they did with the races, I love a lot of what they did with the classes. I think the classes are way better. I think the classes are significantly better in D&D 2024. Way more balanced. They feel cooler. They feel more powerful. And then to upsell that, they also made the enemies tougher. But like, so you feel stronger, but you don't feel unchallenged. I love what they did with the classes. I truly dislike what they did with the races, for sure. For sure. Oh, man. Yeah. So that's where we are. Does the Bugmaster have the 4 in Saber? Yeah, he does. Yep. Yep. What is it? Even Lord of the Rings, the whole story is halflings doing what no one else could. Yeah, like, that's a big thing. You know, I think that they were trying to make everything equal so that everyone don't like the Mexican. I didn't really care for it. No, I felt, honestly, the thing is in trying to make it not offensive, they made it more offensive, which that's the hilarious part about it, right? Like, in trying to make them no longer like stereotyped and brutish, they ended up making them way more offensive. So it's fine. Yeah. I've been DMing for 20 years now. I feel like the monsters are merely set dressings nowadays for parties. In 3.5, we ran enemies we couldn't fight. Now everything's killable. I mean, I think that largely comes down to your DM more than anything else. Like, your DM, if your DM is properly balancing encounters, then even if individual enemies are killable, if you're fighting 20 of them, you know, it becomes a challenge. And it also, your DM can also up the stats and change things around. Like, I think that largely comes down to your DM, you know. I've been DMing and playing D&D for 16 years now. You know, I think that having everything be killable is fair. Because then when you choose to have something that's not killable, or that's not like very, very easily killable, right? It gives it more meaning. In the sense that, like, yeah, I can take on a horde of goblins, but then when I try to fight this guy that's like a planetar in disguise, it hits a lot harder when I just tanked 20 goblins and then this dude fucking killed me with a flick. You know, it gives it more oomph, more meaning. You know, it makes the aura farming better when it finally hits. I think it comes down a lot to the DM, though. I think that largely comes down to the DM. A Shek using a saber feels wrong. I think that a Shek using a saber would feel wrong if it wasn't the saber if it wasn't a weapon that he took from the Bugmaster. I think that he would view that specific saber as being like a weapon of honor, right? Because he got it from the Bugmaster. It's not just a foreign saber; it's the Bugmaster's foreign saber. It's. I think that's the most honorable. That's the thing that he would use more than anything else, because it's not just a weapon; it's the Bugmaster's weapon. It's the trophy that he won in battle against the legendary Bugmaster. You know, I mean, I think that's fine. It'd be fun to make a D&D campaign in Kenshi with Kenshi tubers and stream it. There is a D&D Kenshi conversion that's already out there. It does exist. I've actually posted it in the Discord before, and I've sent it to a few other people. And we've toyed around with the idea of maybe at some point in the future. And it's been a while since we talked about it, but potentially doing like a live stream single one-shot session with like me, Pato, Frankie, Muffin. Doing like a one-shot Kenshi D&D session on live stream or something. We've toyed around with the idea once or twice in the past. No. All right. I believe we have some cannibals that are going to be headed towards us here in a minute because we have Beep sleeping, but that's fine. I will mark the ruins with pheromones so any approach them know the danger before the cold claims them. But Beep, you gotta chill out, my dude. You ain't marking nothing. You ain't marking nothing. D&D, Kenshi D&D sounds like hard mode. I was reading through the rule set. It's definitely interesting, that's for sure. It'd be fun, though. It'd be a fun time. It'd be a fun time. The hardest part would be getting everyone's schedules lined up, you know? He pees on... It's true. It's true. Beep is spraying. Someone slap him with a newspaper. He's spraying everywhere. He's spraying. Yeah, the hardest part would be getting everyone's schedules lined up. But there we go. As for your question, whether I can dye Ghost's armor, this current armor, I cannot. But I do plan on getting him armor that can be dyed. We're going to head up to World's End. I think we're going to head up to World's End real fast. Got some stuff up there to grab. We got some shit to grab. Head on up to World's End. Hey, do you guys recognize this place? Anybody recognize what happened right here? Does anybody recognize this grand location? I'll give you a hint. We were a Sith Lord there. Played as a conscript in the UC and got captured by the Holy Nation and basically fought our way out. It was crazy. That sounds bananas. That sounds bananas. It'd be weird if our group got captured by the Holy Nation, sent to Rebirth, and had to fight our way out. That'd be wild. Would Crawl accept Asada's ways in today's day? No. Nope. Based on everything we know about Crawl, nope. Nope. Big nope. Big nope. Nah, doesn't ring a bell. Don't you lie, Ghost. Don't you lie, Artemis. Yeah, I remember. I've never seen Darth Beat before. I don't even know what he looks like. Who is he? He sounds like a swell guy. Who is Darth Beep? He sounds like a swell guy. Who is Darth Beepus? He sounds like a downright swell guy. At some point, my ass needs to make a shirt for Darth Beep. Gotta make a shirt for Darth Beepus. I've never even seen a Darth Beep before. Krull is so crawly and they named it after him. It's true. It's true. My guy is so entrenched in the Krallian mindset that they named the Krallian mindset after him. It's true. Can confirm I was there. Probably. You remember nothing. Tries using the Jedi mind trick. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to head up to World's End, and we're going to get Sukon some new armor. Armor that befits him a little bit more. Befits his station. And then I think the goal today is we're going to try and make our way towards Bugmaster. I think that's the goal today, is we're going to try to make our way over towards Bugmaster. Oh, what weapon is Beep using? He's using the cross. Indeed. Indeed. What weapons do we have on us? The battle pick, the great wooden club, the true Leviathan Slayer, and this plank. Interesting. We got interesting stuff. We're going to sell the plank because we don't need that. Excuse me. All right, we're going to get rid of the Meat Lord's armor because I don't think we're going to use it. I think we've gotten our use out of it. We will keep the black body wrap though because that's always good. Always good. Need a skeleton named in backpack to carry gear and bedrolls. I feel like it would fit your party. I mean, we just got to get Beeps and bedrolls. He's the squire. He's the one that carries all the stuff. So, I was thinking about transportation in Kenshi too, since it's likely the world will have higher water levels. Boats will probably have to be a thing. Oh, boats will almost definitely be a thing. It's been long speculated that boats are going to be a thing. Yeah, we've long since speculated that boats are going to be a thing. And Lo-Fi has not gone out of their way to deny it yet either, despite the vast majority of the community being pretty convinced that boats are going to be a thing, which leads us to believe that boats are going to be a thing. And all of their concept art features boats. A lot of the concept art that shows like characters in Kenshi 2 that they have released has featured boats. Or rafts of some kind. So... boats or rafts. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go see Armor King. That's what we need to do. We haven't, I think we intended to do it last episode and then we got distracted. We need to go see Armor King instead of doing this here. Armor King, Armor King. Saves the world with armoring. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We can sell the Ronin cloth pants. And sell this black body wrap. The other one, how much does it do anything? Specialist grade. We can probably give that to Toji. That minor decrease in, was it 4? Yeah, it's a minor decrease to his martial arts, but it gives him a bit of a better look for right now. Not bad, not bad. All right, what mod are you using for the armors? I'm using a couple of armor mods. I'm using Vanilla Armors Expanded. I'm using, what is it? Hold on, I'll just pull it up. I'm using Vanilla Armors Expanded. I'm using the Crusader Armors mod, the Ronin Cloth Pants. I'm using the new Samurai armor sets from Hated Mecher. And I think those are and the Cannibal expansion and the Hive expansions and the Knights of BD, which is the Iron Will faction as well. So those are the ones. Why is the Bugmaster an evil Spider-Man? He is. He's kind of an evil Spider-Man. He's Venom. One might say he's Venom. One might even say he's Venom. All right, so we need to get down to the go to Armor King. We're gonna go through Wend instead of up through Holy Nation territory. We're gonna go through Wend. I'd rather avoid the Holy Nation if we can. I love that samurai armor trench coat in the vanilla one. Indeed, I agree. I agree with you. Him and the Armor King should fight. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna fight the Armor King. His thralls are kind of fucking busted, man. He's got some high level thralls that he stole from the Ashlands. Do you think the Bugmaster is cool with Tin Fist? I don't think he has an opinion on Tin Fist. Like, I don't think he's like, I don't think he's like enemies with or friends with Tin Fist. I don't even think he fully remembers or understands what Catlon is anymore. He just has a singular urge to kill him as a result of, like, that being his driving force for 1,000+ years. Like, he's kind of an animal. He's kind of an animal at this point, you know? He doesn't really have like rational thought or like anything like that anymore. So I don't necessarily think he has an opinion on Tin Fist because he barely has an actual opinion on Catlon. He just has a singular driving purpose, which is to kill him, but it's mostly instinct now. This is literally the only kind of soda that I'll ever drink. I have like one every couple of months, dude. It's Dr. Pepper cream soda. Oh my God. We had pizza for dinner. Like we went and we ordered a pizza because my ass was exhausted today because I was doing a ton of stuff, and I just didn't feel like cooking tonight because I just wiped. So I went and got pizza, and whenever we get pizza, which is like once every couple of weeks or so, um, I'll grab like a like once a month or two. I'll grab a Dr. Pepper cream soda for me and for the wife, and oh my god, it's so good. They're so good. They're so fucking good. Why are they so good? There's no reason they need to be that good. There's no reason that it needs to be that good. Ironically, the guy who got me into the Dr. Pepper cream soda is the same guy that got me to buy Kenshi. It's my friend John. My friend John, the same guy that got me to buy Kenshi is the same guy that got me drinking this crap. Dr. Pepper might be shutting down permanently. That would be devastating. They're a PepsiCo product, though, so that'd be weird. We're all asking the wrong questions here. What would be Beep's favorite soda? Oh, Beep strikes me as an orange soda or a squirt kind of guy. He strikes me as a squirt kind of guy. My dude's drinking the squirt soda. Let me tell you, he's right to do so. Are you guys on that Kenshi podcast? Yep, I am. I run it, in fact. It's mine. I am, in fact. Not only am I on it, it's my podcast. Mine and Pato's. We share it. We share it. Alrighty. We're moving. We're on the way. I recognize the John story. Yeah. Yep. Episode 1, I was talking about it. My buddy John. Yeah, the Kenshi podcast is the podcast run by myself and fellow YouTuber Patastrophia, the Tengu's Vault podcast. We actually just did episode 7 the other day. Last Saturday, although my ass is dragging behind because I have to get it uploaded to Spotify. I've been really dragging my feet on that this week. I don't usually do that, but God, I've been so busy. So I will have that done very, very soon. I'll get it done tomorrow. I'll make a point to get it done tomorrow to have it up on Spotify. I recognize Hero's bald head. It's Drew. Drew, very bald. Much bald. That's me. That's me, much bald. Catlon's favorite drink is some good old Coro. My dude is drowning in grog. Drowning in grog. Do it so I can listen to him at work. I have the first 6 episodes are there, but I have to upload episode 7 to Spotify still. All right, Armor King. I've come for your armors. Armor King. Armor King. Saving wives with armoring. All right, let's see what you got. Ooh, boy. Not a lot of stuff, but the stuff he's got is real good. Real good. Very good. All right, we got to give Ghost something. Got to give him something. Samurai Armor Mark II. Mayhaps. Give him some samurai armor. Solid. It's solid. Very solid. Samurai helm open. I don't know. What do you wear? Helm. We can recolor these two to match his to like be the berserker colors too, which is good. Where you at, Ghost? There you are. My God. He's beautiful. He's magnificent. I can recognize Hero's bald head across the football field of mirrors on a sunny day. The funny part is I haven't actually shown myself completely bald on camera many times. I usually have a hat on because the angle of my camera and the fact that I have no hair looks a little weird. My camera's got a slightly downward angle. I haven't and plus when Pato and I are on stream together, I got to have a hat on so you can tell us apart. Do you use the fixed clipping issue mod? I had to remove it because the samurai ragged chestplate armor is bugged. It makes your character's ass stick out of the pants. I do not use it, no. I do not. That sounds hilarious, though. I'm not going to lie. That sounds utterly hilarious. Sounds utterly hilarious. Samurai leg plates blue. I can dye these, though. I can definitely dye these. Is this medium or heavy? That's heavy. So we'll give him medium, maybe medium legs. We'll dye him. Yeah. Yeah, that's real good. That's real good. Assassin's socks. Probably better than what Toji's wearing right now. Yeah, it actually gives him some better run. What do they look like? Assassin's socks. Very assassiny, very socks. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right, what else do we have here? Ronin armor. What is this? Is this a +4? It is a +4. Versus the Ronin samurai armor, which is a +2. Slight decrease in martial arts, but it probably looks a lot cooler. It does look kind of cool. It does look pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Oh man. Oh man. Hero and Pet are like the general Screamer, the True, and the Screamer, the False. Just who is who? You'll never know. You'll never know. Release the Hair is a great mod, but sometimes looks bad. Fair. 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 Let's see what we've got here. Anything else? Anything else? He's got his flotsam bandana. I like the bandana. I think we're gonna stick with the bandana. I'm for it. I'm for it. We do need new boots for him, but I don't think he's got anything here that we're gonna want to use. Use the samurai sandals. No. We'll wait. I think this is the best that we're gonna get here. And naturally, we have to get Beep a fancy hat. He's Beep the Squire, and he's got to have a fancy hat. That's the rule. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules, but them's is the rules. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Actually, I wonder, am I gonna? Maybe I should switch Toji back to this to make up for the thing. Okay. All right. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. Yeah, each one of the Armor King's thralls are, yeah, look at that, 108 attack. No, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no point. No point. No fucking way. No way. Can you line up the party at some point so I can get a screenshot and make a picture of them? Absolutely. Absolutely. We are going to, what's the best way to get down from here? Probably just cut straight down through here and then head back up through the Fog Islands, I think. We got to get Toji some new pants, too. Got to get him some new pants. That water looks like it's giving you exotic diseases just being near it. It's true. It's true. Toji's had 4 different parasites try to climb up his urethra at this point. Because that's what they do in water like this. It's like the Amazon, except way worse. Terrible stuff. It's worse because he's wearing like the like the loincloth, right? The berserker's loincloth. Not great. Not great. Not good. I'm getting a staph infection. Today I spent 6 hours getting my cat out from under a deck. Jesus, I'm sorry. That's annoying. I have my straw ready for a little sippy sip. You're going to grow an extra toe if you take a sip of this water. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to grow an extra toe. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Yeah, we're going to try and fight our way to the Bugmaster. I think we're fast enough to do it, too. We're pretty quick. We're pretty quick group. We move at like 27 miles an hour. We should be able to get there without having to fight too many skin spiders. And then obviously Riku, Toji, and Sukon will all fight him at once because like we're not gonna do that. I saw a video not too long ago that goes over the parasite thing, urban legend, and explains how it's not really feasible. What a coincidence! That is funny. That is funny. There is microscopic parasites that do it. Like it. I mean, they don't go like all the way there. I'm not gonna dive too much into the biology of this because there's not a reason to. But there are parasites that do it. So, is that an Austin Powers reference? Maybe. Perhaps. I wonder if in Kenshi 2 there will be sickness or disease. I think that Chris said he's kind of trying to stay away from the concept of sickness and disease because it's just one more metric that you have to pay attention to. Just like he's staying away from like thirst meters. Right? Like, because a lot of people have been like, I want thirst. I want thirst meters. I want you to have to do water and food. And that's not it's just too much. There's no need to micromanage that much. Like, it's unnecessary. You know, at a certain point, you like reach a point of diminishing returns by adding new features in, where all you're doing is overcomplicating and adding in more micromanaging. And like, when you're building a game, you want to like have a healthy balance between micromanagement and like viability, right? Like, I'm all for survival options in games. I'm all for adding more survival options, but also you don't want to overdo it to the point where movement becomes incredibly like difficult, right? Where movement becomes like difficult and unnecessary and all that stuff. Crumbling Palace. What the fuck? Hold on. Hey, what is that? Crumbling Palace? I'm sure it's a bounty added in by a mod, but I've never seen that before. I hope it's a cannibal bounty. I want to kill me some cannibals. Micromanagement versus scale. Indeed. Indeed. Like, I think that the hunger system working for hunger is fine. I think that what they should do is they should add in more drinkables for the sake of adding to your hunger meter, right? Like, you should be able to drink grog. You should be able to drink sake. You should be able to drink water. But I think they should just add to your hunger meter. I don't think that it should be, like, they should have a thirst meter on top of that, or like a hydration meter. I think that, I kind of feel the same way about things like temperature, right? Because then depending on like where you go, you might have to have different gear for different areas. I think it's a cool idea in concept, but I think that like it could be kind of a pain in the ass on the player, and it leads to more micromanaging than actual fun. You want to add in features that add fun, not necessarily features that just add in for features' sake, right? And that's the kind of stuff that you let modders add in, right? Especially because it's going to be on Unreal 5. The modding capabilities are going to be there, right? There's going to be a lot more potential for modding. So, like, we can take advantage of that. Old machines. Hello. Kind of a terrifying system here. Who are these people? There's a lot of them. But, like, who the fuck? Okay. Who's at the head of this? Whoa, okay, there's a dude up here. Grim, the old machines, and he's got some kind of Meito polearm? Is that a Meito bow staff? Because that's badass. He's reigning. His current goal is reigning. Say what? That's badass. Hell yeah. I wonder if there's any first or second era machinery that are purifying the water aquifers. I can't wrap my head around the fact that not everyone is dead from the water. Yeah. Natural adaptation. I mean, who knows? Who knows? More bars for like survival game. More bars for survival games like Ark or homeschooling, but have like 256 folks you have to manage. That would be a nightmare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just when you have a shit ton of people in your squad, managing individual micrometers like that, you're basically just playing The Sims at this point. You know. There's no. It's too much. It's too much. I'd much rather focus on. I'd much rather focus on making the existing material better than overcomplicating it. You know. We are in a rough spot here. That is for sure, everybody. Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna see what happens here. Damn giant hands. I know. Some of these guys are pretty messed up. These are skeletons too, so they're pretty beefy in terms of damage output. I am concerned about this stuff, but I want to know. I don't know. I guess I'm just curious. We're gonna see if we can fight some of them off, and see how that goes. Beep, you run down here. See how many of them we can take. Sukan, yeah, you should be fine. Toji, just do what Toji does. Kick they asses. Riku, take the backpack off. Up your damage a bit. I'm getting reminded of the when we tried to fight Punk and Screamer. on the with Toji #1, with Toji #1 specifically. Getting flashbacks here. Ghost is currently backed into a corner. He's backed into a corner right now. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Toji can't even get an attack off, let alone actually fight. Jesus, yeah, it might be time for a strategic retreat on this one. I was more or less curious, but it might be time to bail. Bail, bail, bail! All right, Toji. Fight him off while we're down here. Riku, we're actually, since you're already moving a bit slow, we might as well make sure that the attacks that you do land are good. And I'm actually going to switch out Sukon's weapon as well because he's moving a bit slower than what is ideal at the moment. Oh, that. Actually, you know what? We're going to give him the battle pick because it does increase damage against robots. Against the brobits. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And we're going to do Great Wooden Club on Riku because it's the same thing. Gives damage against the robots. Damage against the robots. Nice. Sukon over here mining for his... God damn, double knockout all at once. Oh my god. Run, Beep. Run. Flee. Flee as if your little life depends on it, because it kind of does. Alright, now heal up our boys. That was bad. That was real bad. That hurt. That hurt us deep. Hurt us deep. The Cannibal leader had a good weapon to fight robots. Yeah, so the unique weapon added by the weapon dissemination mod was the Meat Lord's the Great Wood Club. It makes sense. You know, the cannibals were fighting the Hydraulic Knights during the Second Empire. It makes sense, and they viewed them as the inedible ones. They were like a real problem in the whatever the pantheon of the cannibals is. They have, you know, they're ingrained into their culture. So it makes sense that they have weapons that are maybe good at dealing with them. We're gonna go rest up at the Flotsam Ninjas. It makes sense that their weapons would be adept at dealing with them. Was much pain. Much pain. I hope Kenshi 2 doesn't have sea monsters. I have several thalassophobia. Like, thalassophobia. Jesus Christ, I can say it. And seeing a giant shadow emerge from the dark below would have me refund in a heartbeat. I can see why that would be horrifying. I do think sea monsters would be good, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I think sea monsters would be badass. I think sea monsters would be badass. Especially if you can like have turrets on your boats. If you could have boats with turrets on them. Yeah. We have supplies, foods, medkits, weapon. Lucky for you. Yeah. Okran is no god of mine. I guess that will do. Okay. Whatever you got to do. Okay, great, fantastic, stunning. I'm not here to take part in your war, you buffoon. I'm here to rest up. That's it. I use their beds. Not that it matters. They're all fucking in use right now. God damn you. Do I struggle playing Sea of Thieves? Falling into the water in that game makes me panic. Oof. Much bad. Much bad. Anything good here? I doubt it, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, it's all shit. It's all straight dookie. Alright, we have some camp beds. We can set up outside the town here. We'll just set them up right out here. Camp bed. Oh, well, we'll set them up somewhere. Right over here. Right over here. We'll set up some camp beds right over here. Get 2 of them. Set them up right over this way. There we go. Beep, build the camp beds. Get our guys rested up, and we'll continue down. I'm actually also going to have Sukan go and see if we can get some a repair kit. I don't think I saw one in there, but it's good to double check just in case. I don't think I saw one, but who knows? Like to trade. Oh, it did. There it is. Look at that skeleton repair kit. Whoa. You're going to need that. He's going to need that. We're actually going to go give that to Beep because Beep is our medic right now. Do you support freeing slaves, like buying them in game? I mean, when I need them, yeah, sure, why not? When I need them, sure. Are these graphics mods or high settings? So it's high settings with my own custom reshade. So this is what my game looks like purely vanilla in terms of graphics. Hold on. This is what my game looks like in pure vanilla. Like with no graphical mods, no reshade, nothing. Okay, this is my reshade turned off. This is what my game looks like. Completely off. So still really nice, still really clear. Just doesn't have like the depth of field or anything like that. And then this is with my custom reshade. So it's just that. It's just my reshade in high in-game settings. If you're interested in my reshade, it is linked in the description down below, or you can find it on the Nexus for download by searching up Mad Lads. It is the Mad Lads reshade preset. Dust and reshade with sharpening is a great combo. Indeed. Hello, good night. Badass, I run everything on low since load times are insane. 30 movement speed. Jesus. Like times 30 speed? Because that's crazy. That's crazy. It kind of sucks, not gonna lie. You have like 0 chance of them joining. It's not worth the money, in my opinion. What are we talking about? Who's not joining? Oh, the slaves? Yeah. I have a mod that fixes it, so they're more likely to join you. I can understand why they don't, though. Like, some of them are just trying to get the hell out of Dodge. You know, they're not really there for that. It does sound like you need Kenshi. Kenshi fixes load times like crazy. Real good. Real good. Is the foliage a mod? I don't recall the hidden forest being that dense. No, I have a mod that actually fixes a bug in the game. There is a glitch in the game that causes the leaves on trees to not appear, but the shadows will have the leaves. Like, the shadows will be as if the leaves are there. So it's not that the forest is more dense. It fixes the leaves to make them, like, actually show up instead of being semi-transparent. Because, yeah, there's a weird bug that causes the leaves to not show on trees. So, yep. All right, you're good enough. Have you heal up now? Beep take damage? Not really. Not really. Oh man, we gotta recolor Sukan here as soon as we get the opportunity. Pretty much all modders from the modder Crunk Ain't Dead are mandatory for good graphics. Oh yeah. Hands down. Crunk's good, man. That foliage alpha inconsistency fix? Absolutely. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I just installed it the other day. And I mean, it makes the forest look so much more dense. It looks badass. So much more dense. And it doesn't even fix anything. It just fixes the alpha issue. Like, it doesn't even actually add anything. It just changes that. It's cool. Good. I was just thinking today Kenshi 2 is going to have the new slave start. I can only imagine how awesome it's going to be. Oh, yeah. I'm hyped to see what starts they come up with. I'm hyped. Hero, drop your least lore-backed, most obscure speculation for the lore of Kenshi. My least lore-backed speculation? Let me think. What is my least lore-backed speculation? I try to make all of my speculation at least have some grounding in the lore. I do like the one that I came up with on the podcast the other day. I was talking about like how Krull could have unified the tribes and like why they would have followed him, because prior to the unification of the Shek into the Shek kingdom, the Shek traveled around in tribes. They were operating on the same system as the Berserkers, right? And so the theory that I had proposed on the podcast the other day was that Krull was able to unify the tribes because he was the first Shek to evolve to have horns, and so they viewed him as like not a divine figure, but like as like an alpha warrior, a worthy warrior, because he had evolved even beyond them, and he was the first Shek to start to display horns, and that's why the Shek venerate having horns so much, because Krull, his like again, I don't want to say divine, but that's the only word that I can think of for it. His right to rule was legitimized by the fact that he was the first Shek to have horns. I thought that was a cool idea. I thought that was a good one. Kenshi 2 isn't real, bro. Move on. I mean, that's not true. That's not true. Kenshi 2 is very, very real. Very, very real. Nerd, I know. Okran is real, but he was just some health guru that people took way too seriously. It's true. Okran's actually just Dr. Oz. He's actually just Dr. Oz out there doing Dr. Oz things. Just making shit up, so. That's not true, but I feel like it's never going to happen. It's coming. It's coming. Just trust me, it's coming. It's happening. These things are happening. It's a coming. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's a happening. Word is Hero is playtesting Kenshi 2, but keeping us out of the loop. I've heard that. I have heard that. Narco's a snake oil salesman? I have heard that. I can't get my hopes up or I'll think about it all the time. When it finally drops, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. When it's finally in all of our hands, it'll be worth it. It'll be magnificent. Yes, guys, do remember to like the stream, please and thank you. It helps with the algorithm, reminds YouTube that I'm here, reminds them that I'm here and that people actually want to see my face and listen to me babble about lore, probably. I'm ignoring everything Kenshi too. I'm so beyond hyped for it. I'm so beyond hyped. It's gonna take over my channel. It's gonna take over my channel. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm beyond hyped for it. The character models are not ready. I don't know if anyone else seen the running PC the creators released. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. I can tell you that was a while ago. That was a while ago. If the Shek have horns, do you think their DNA is spliced from the wild bulls roaming about? Bull DNA might explain why they have the sour demeanor and hot tempers. Actually, I think it's the other way around. I think that the bulls and the bone dogs and stuff were used as the test subjects to isolate the genes to make them more durable, to make them more aggressive and all that stuff. And then I think that originally they were just bulls and dogs. And then once the gene was isolated, they implemented it on people as well. And over time, the bone dogs, the pack bulls, and the Shek all evolved on a similar evolutionary path as a result of having the same genetic sequence tampered with during the testing phases for the bone dogs and the pack bulls, and then implemented officially on the humans that would become the Shek. So that's why they evolved on a similar evolutionary path with that bone armor plating and stuff. So I don't think it's that the bulls and wolves have Shek DNA. I think that the same tampering was done to make them more durable and more aggressive, and they created a similar, like a divergent evolutionary path. Is what I think it is. That's what I think it was. Would be really cool in Kenshi 2 to see satellites around the moon moving around. We need some more detail in the night sky. I agree. I agree. Hero, what are we doing right now? We are headed south towards the Bugmaster. We're gonna be fighting the Bugmaster. We're gonna be fighting the Bugmaster. We're gonna be getting Ghost, build Sukan, the weapon that he deserves. The weapon that he deserves. Yeah. Bugmaster and Wrangler jeans inspiration. It's true. It's true. The Shek were inspired by quality denim. Quality denim. I'm leaving Ghost with the pick for right now. He's hanging on to the pick for right now. He moves a bit faster with it. And I think a battle pick is still pretty Shek. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's still pretty fucking cool. Using a pickaxe to bash his enemies in is pretty fire. We may have to make a stop at Mongrel. How do you find some things to do? I find myself restarting over and over again because I think, oh, that might be cool, and I just default to hash smuggling. I mean, we all have that one thing that I feel like we end up defaulting to. For me, it's, well, what the fuck is that? Who is Katai? What the fuck? Who the fuck is that? He doesn't even have a bounty. Who the fuck is that? He's just a Fogmen with clothes and a sword. There's another one. Who the fuck are these people? They have armor now? Royal Fog Heavy? Whoa, Royal Fog Heavy? What? Who are you people? Tell me, Royal Fog Heavy, darn. Who the fuck? I'm lost, dude. I'm lost. I'm at a loss. Who are these people? Ah, shit. Toji got knocked out. All right, we got to switch to the club. He's got to move a little bit fast. Actually, we'll switch to the other Leviathan Slayer. It's a bit lighter. Up that. Good to go. I'm like, what the fuck? Riku just casually walking over. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Sukan! No! Sukan! No! What a weird time we live in. What a weird time. Get your filthy mitts off of Toji. And beeps down now. Oh my god. What is happening? Who are these Fogmen? We've fought Fogmen like crazy. I don't understand. Who are these guys? Get your mitts off of Toji. Toji, move. You have your mission, Toji. Go. Save Ghost. Get over here. We can get to Ghost. We'll get to him. We'll get to him. He's going. What is this? What is this? Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck is this place? What is happening? They're organizing. I feel like there's something bad in here. I feel like there's something really bad in here. Oh my god, they have like a hierarchy. What is happening? Who are you? Oh my god, they have like an actual hierarchy. They're organizing. What is this? Say what? That's crazy. Oh, dude, and we walked right. That's why they're kicking our ass. We walked right into it. We walked right into the thick of it. Riku's gonna get overrun. Oh no. Oh no. Take out the one that's holding Beep. Oh my god, he's knocked out again. Fuck, they've got Toji again. Oh my god, what is happening? I'm at a loss. I'm at a complete loss. All of this is wildly unexpected. I'm at a complete fucking loss. Like they just beat the shit out of us, and I don't even know where they came from. Who these people are? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're eating Riku. They're eating Riku. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. My dude, you need to flee. You need to run at top fucking speed, my guy. Flee. No! Oh my god. Who is this? Who the hell is this? Is he just a normal Fogman? Nah, that's not a normal Fogman. Royal Fog Prince. Dude, I'm at a fucking loss. I have no idea what these guys are. Oh, no. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one, Batman. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one. Oh my god. No, Ghost is oh my god, they're gonna fucking eat Ghost. They're gonna eat Ghost. They're eating him. They're eating him. Oh god. Beep, you need to fucking flee, man. Run. Run, Beep. Run as fast as you can. I don't think I can save him. I don't think I can save him. I don't think there's anything I can do here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Put him down. Toji, you need to attempt to pick this lock, man. He's unconscious. He's being eaten alive, and I'm pretty sure he's still locked up. Yeah, dude, Ghost is fucked, man. He's gone. I can't do anything. There's no way I can break him out. Beep's gonna move at fucking light speed to get over to Toji. Go, 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 go. Sukon's gone. Sukon is gone. Toji's being eaten next. Oh my god. Oh my god, what just happened? Oh my god, what just happened? We lost Ghost. Oh my god. Dude, they have to be added by a mod, obviously. But, like, I have no idea what just happened. I've never seen them before. I've never seen, like, the royal thaw. I didn't know any of this was here. It's probably added by either the Bounties Galore or Wandering Bounties, but, like, I didn't know this was here. And this is added by Reactive World. Holy shit, man. I had no idea that was there. And we walked right into the thick of it. I thought it was just a Fogmen horde. I didn't think we'd walked into the fucking royal capital. Oh my god. I can't believe Ghost got eaten. Oh my god. We lost Ghost, everybody. The situation just got so fucked. We lost Ghost. Everyone press F in chat. Everyone press F for Ghost. Can I get an F in chat for Ghost? Oh my god. Ah, what a fucking disaster. Oh my lord. What just happened? No, we need to rest. We need to rest. We need to rest. That could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. I thought we were completely screwed. I thought that Riku would... so Toji didn't really take any damage. Riku was actively being eaten twice. I mean, that was devastating. Holy shit, man. I can't believe we lost Ghost. That's awful, dude. Oh my god. After everything we've been through with him. I'm gonna tell Beep. Beep. We lost Ghost, didn't we? The Fogmen got him. Go back for what's left of his body? I don't think there's anything left. Absolutely terrible. I don't think there's anything left. I don't think there's anything left of him. Even if there is something left, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. I don't think we can get in there. Hero recommendation Togi would realize after losing 2 of his men that he needs to slightly expand slightly, wouldn't he? Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was devastating. That was truly devastating. It's a bad day for Rain indeed. Terrible day for Rain. New goal added, wiped out by the Fogmen in the Overrun City. Yeah, new goal. We need to avenge we need to avenge Ghosts. We need to avenge our boy. We need to avenge our boy. I don't care how we do it. We need to avenge our boy. What gear is gone? The gear that we just bought him And we lost the Mato battle pick. The Mato battle pick is what we lost. And the gear we just bought him. Like the armor we just bought him. They have an army. You have a beep. It's true. It's true. We do have a beep. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Sad times. Sad times indeed. I'm at a loss. I wasn't expecting any of this. I wasn't expecting any of this. We just walked into what was a Fogmen capital. I thought we were just like we were gonna cut down and go into the Fog Islands. I wasn't expecting any of that. Riku's training arc had come at his time. I know. I know. Riku. We lost Sukan. He didn't make it out of that Fogmen hellhole. Oh, and we lost the Masterwork Industrial KLR lifter arms. Sukan's shadow will guide us even in death. We keep moving, lest the Fogmen claim more. Thimpei. There is no moving. Only preparation. Then we turn this place into a forge, sharpen our blades, lay traps. When the Fogmen return, they'll find only death waiting. Any chance you'll reconsider shedding those arms for Sukan? Right, gotta be more specific with you, Shaq. I mean, would hold on. Replacing your hold on. God damn it. Replacing your arms with cybernetics. If Cyberlins bring the Frogman's head to... Oh my god, he finally agreed! Guys, he agreed! He did it! For Sukan, he said he'd do it! Oh my god, he said he would do it. Steel may sharpen my fury. If cyber limbs bring the Fogman's head to our table, I will trade my flesh for iron. He is ready. He's finally ready after all this time. He's ready. Cyber Riku's a coming. Cyber Riku's a coming. I don't know how we're going to do it because we don't have a peeler. But it's happening. Got to figure out an effective way to do this because we don't have... You do have a Fogman camp. That's true. That's risky, but it's true. We do. Oh, that is a risky move. That is a real risky move. We've also got some zealotous Holy Nation over here that would probably be willing to do it, but they'd also roasted anything to avenge the fallen. That's, yeah, I mean... How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? That's the question. How are we going to do this? Biggest tip for new players, be okay with death. Be okay with death. I know that sounds really trivial, but for a new player, the best thing I can say is to be okay with a character dying. Instead of, like, I think that it's okay to save scum sometimes, for sure, but instead try incorporating the death into the story. If you lose a character, incorporate it into the story. Make that part of your character's story. It adds to the overall playthrough, to the vibe of the playthrough, gives your character new meaning. Be okay with death, incorporate it, don't undo it. Oh man, okay. Yeah, dude, I can't believe he agreed to it. Riku's like, yeah, no, it's done. Let's fucking get this done. I'm gonna trade my flesh for to avenge Ghost. My guy said, okay, let's get it. Let's do it. See what we can do. Are there any posts nearby? Riku is tired of seeing his battle brothers be eaten. The flesh falling from him is what he needs to be. It's true. It's true. I'm the type to get attached to companions. That's why you shouldn't you should be okay with death, and you shouldn't reload, because that attachment ends up turning into story. We just lost one of my favorite characters in this, and I'm not going to reload it. It's part of the story now. Objectives have changed. We've added depth to the story. We've added depth. Adding anyone else or leaving it 3-man? I think we will probably end up adding somebody else, but I'm not quite sure who yet or how we're going to do it. But right now, the focus is getting Riku's arms removed. We got to figure that out. We've got to figure that out. Into the fog we go. We're doing this the risky way. But no risk, no reward. It is time. We're going to remove his limbs, and then we're going to carry him to the Black Desert City. And then after we go to the Black Desert City, we're going to give him Masterwork KLR Lifter Arms. Thank you, James, you absolute goat. James the goat over here. Fun fact, guys, James Pruitt there, first ever channel member. First ever channel member. Thank you for the gifted, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Here's what we're going to do. This is a real risky move, but we're going to do it. It's going to work out. We're strong enough. We can do this. I've got the power. All right, where's the pole at? There's the pole. There it is. All right, we are going to pop on over here. We're going to have you go get into the pole, Riku. And then we're going to have you pick the lock. All right, so now you can escape at any point. Okay, okay. We're going to take his legs first. We're replacing all of his limbs, every one of them. All right, one leg gone. We're out. Go, 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 go. Move. Move, move, move. We got one leg down. We're going to do this a couple of times. We're going to recover in between each one. We're going to allow for recovery in between each one. But we're doing this. We're doing this. All that blood. Yeah, no, he left a trail. He left a bit of a trail. He left a bit of a trail. But it's okay. We're doing this. We're doing this for our friends. We're doing this with purpose, with zeal. With zeal. Go replace that leg. Riku must become strong. It's the only way. It is truly the only way. Because once he's strong, he can use the true Leviathan Slayer to its full extent. And nothing will stop him. More looks like with this looks more like with torture. No, it is Riku making the conscious decision to do what needs to be done to avenge Ghost. I finally got him in dialogue to actually agree to remove his limbs. I was shocked. Ghost died. Ghost died. And I asked him again, like, is it time? Are you finally ready to do this? And he finally agreed. He was like, if it's gonna bring the Fogmen to death, then let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Let's go. He has chosen to become bigger than himself. So he's got to rest up and recover. Got to get that blood back, and then we'll go again. Then we'll go again. Yeah, Ghost got eaten. We got mauled by Fogmen. There was a lot of them. An absolutely asinine number of them. Truly asinine number of them. I'm appalled. I am truly appalled. How do you play the same game for so long without getting bored? I mean, you spice it up. New kinds of playthroughs, different, different rules, different restrictions for yourself. You just switch it up, you know? That's all. You make it different. You make it different. Plus, admittedly, hanging out and chatting with everyone really does help. You know, for me, streaming, it helps out a ton. What I do in a solo playthrough is not necessarily the same that I do on stream. Helping out on stream helps. Really, talking on stream helps, I mean. Right leg. All right. We got to replace his right leg. We're going to give him something fast. Something fast. Something fast. He will be fast. He will be strong. Actually, we should probably give him something sturdy, to be honest with you. Masterwork, scout leg. Do we give him a scout leg, or do we give him KLR legs? KLR or scout legs? What are we thinking? I'm kind of leaning towards scout because it'll increase his speed a lot, but I'm leaning towards scout, but yeah, I'm down with KLRs. Will have obviously more health. It'll have 290 health, but why not both and swap them out when the situation requires? That is an idea. That is an idea. That is an idea. Imagine a Leviathan Slayer. He is the tank, though. That's true. That's true. But imagine a tank that can move at the speed of sound with a sword so big that, it basically is the size of Beep. I mean, kind of a terrifying idea when you really look at it. This is the upgrade arc? Yeah, dude. Riku's... He's putting the work in right now. He's doing what needs to be done. He is putting in the work and doing what needs to be done. Let's see. KLR series left. Let's get his lifter arms first, too. We're going to need those at some point, so we might as well get them now. Alright, so the left is a masterwork. We got that. And right... They don't have a masterwork right. Bastards. Bastards! Fine. That's fine. I'm picturing Riku at the Ripper Dock. I mean, kind of, yeah. Kind of. We'll give him scout legs. I think scout legs are the way to go. I think scout legs for now are the way to go. We got right. Specialist left. Yeah, it'll do for now. It'll do for now. We'll get him better ones later on, but this will do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask him if he has them. I need a left leg and a right arm. Let's do this through dialogue. Hold on. All right, what do we need? We need a right arm, industrial masterwork, industrial lifter arm right. Let's ask him through dialogue. Oi. I am here looking to buy a industrial lifter arm. Right of masterwork quality. How much? There we go. We're gonna buy the full armor. We're gonna turn Riku into a fucking animal. He's gonna be fast as hell, and he's gonna be absolutely unstoppable. He's our tank after all. Toji's DPS, but Riku's tank. Riku is tank for sure, and then Beep is our support. He cheers from the sidelines. He cheers from the sidelines. Oh, man. I can't believe they got Ghost, man. They fucking ate him. I couldn't do anything about it. We had to listen to him scream as he died. Masterwork grade. 2,300 cats. Deal. Is Toji going to get a new arm at this point? I don't know. I don't know. You bastard. You're supposed to give me the lifter arm. Ah, it fucked up. Does that sometimes. It was only 2,300. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. Here, can I make a recommendation for how to find a replacement for Ghost? Depends what the... I mean, you can make the recommendation. We'll see how it goes. Everything went downhill once Riku shaved his head. Ghost shaved his head, man. Ghost did it. All right, let's try again. I require a masterwork industrial lifter arm right. Try one more time. I'm out for tonight. Thanks for streaming tonight. Thank you for popping in. I much appreciate it. You think it's possible in Kenshi lore for someone to become an Adeptus Mechanicus? I mean, it maybe previously. I don't think the technology exists anymore. Deal. 2,300 cats for an 2,300 cats, and you give me, and hold on, you give me an industrial lifter arm right of masterwork. Let me try again this way. See if this one doesn't screw up. It might. If it does, then we'll go from there. But and then I need to scout like left, I believe. So basically, you look for characters, preferably in bars, like ones with strong personalities and decent stats. We gotta find someone with a worthy spirit. Somebody with a worthy spirit. God damn it! I don't think it give. Yeah, it didn't give it to me again. It's because it's such a like a specific item. I've had it work before, but I think because I'm trying to do it with a master, like clarify that I want it as masterwork, it's not doing it. Can you be evil in this mod? Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can absolutely be evil in this. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll go. We'll just buy them outright for now, and then we'll replace them later on with even better ones. But what's the difference between masterwork and specialist? 23%, 20%. So it's not that different. Provided we can get a specialist one, but I don't think we can for the arm. We're gonna have to go to the Black Desert City for that, which is fine. Scout leg right. We need a scout leg left. Between masterwork, 38%, 31%. That's a bit more of a big difference, but we can afford it. We can afford it. It's fine. We'll do it temporarily. All right. We'll get temporary ones. Riku, how you doing? He's good. He's good. Let's go, little buddy. Pick him up. We're going back out. We're going back out into that hellhole. We're doing this for you, Ghost. We're doing this for you. I think it's kind of poetic that the thing that ultimately finally convinced Riku to replace his limbs after all of that blustering, all of the pride, it was Ghost's death that did it. It was Ghost's death that did it. Finally convinced him to do it. It's poetic. It's poetic. Kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. God damn, they're on us like flies on shit. There's too many of them. Hearing Ghost scream must have really messed him up. I know, it was devastating. It was truly devastating. I think it did some real damage. I think it did some real damage. I think our boy got pretty fucked up by that. I don't think he was... I think he had a lot of respect for Ghost, and as many Shek do, but I think that this was like the thing that really pushed him over the edge, which is wild. It's wild that this is what did it. Toji, run distraction. You're on distraction action. Fuck, beep, get out of here. Keep a close eye on him. We can move, duck and move, duck and move. Knowing Ghost never got to fall by his own hand and that he had no power in changing it. I know he didn't even die in like a way that is honorable or befitting to like a Shek warrior. He died in arguably one of the worst possible ways. He didn't even die in battle. He got tied to a pole and eaten. Like, how fucked, man? How fucked is that? Dude, they're gunning for Beep. Why are they gunning for Beep? Why are they gunning for Beep? We just gotta keep moving. Just gotta keep moving. We're playing a dangerous game right now. I can't run Beep to Mongrel because Beep is the one that needs to pick up Riku when his leg goes down. Alrighty, and now we need to haul ass back to Mongrel. We're fleeing. We're fleeing. Stunning. Okay. Legs are gone. Okay. Legs are gone. Oh, man. What a day. What a day. Riku was waiting for him to become more powerful so it wouldn't take a finger flick to defeat him. He was growing a rivalry and brotherhood. I know. I know. Truly devastating. Truly devastating. All right, Beep, go ahead and pick Riku up. We got to let him heal from his injuries. We gotta do this in phases. Riku is suffering for the greater good right now. He's doing this for the greater good. Look at our boy. Look at this man. He's suffering. But it will be worth it in the end. It will be worth it in the end. He will be the most powerful warrior they've ever seen. He'll be an absolute maniac, an animal. A beast. A true beast. They tried to kidnap Beep and Toji. That's funny. It'll be worth it in the end. Those legs look ridiculous on him because his legs are so fucking thick. Can Riku no longer wear boots? Yeah, no, he can't wear boots anymore, but he's fast as hell, so it's okay. He's so thick. Kalar will look kind of sick, though. Yeah, we'll probably end up giving him Kalars. These look ridiculous. Look at him. He looks ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. These will get us to the Black Desert, though. Need to keep a repair kit. Yeah, no, we'll keep some repair packs on hand. Once we get to the Black Desert City, I'll sell off those legs. But like, what's his movement speed now? He moves at 32 miles an hour. I mean, he's a beat, and that's with his encumbrance. He's moving quick as hell now. Once he replaces his limbs, he'll be fucking unstoppable. He's gonna be so goddamn fast now. Hopefully, getting his arms cut off is gonna take far less risk than with the legs. That last run with the legs was a tight one. That was pretty tough. But we're gonna get his arms taken off, and then we're gonna go from there. God damn, dude, that whole thing is just, this whole thing's been a fucking disaster. Oh my god, I'm so blown away by how quickly that went south. It went so bad so fast. But it'll be worth it when he can use the true Leviathan Slayer. I blame Hero. Touche. Touche. You're right to do so. But also, I didn't know. But also. All right, Toji's continuing his journey, his advancement. He's a sad boy now, so we gotta give him a thicker beard. Growing. His beard is elongating. His beard is elongating. Make his shoulders a bit wider at his chest too. All right. Yeah, he's continuing to advance. So Toji's come a long way. Look at him now. Look at that man. He should one day train with a katana to get good dodge would help. That's true. That's true. I said he'd run a long time before he died. We wouldn't have been able to run. Like we were already people were already down. We tried moving. Their legs were damaged. Like the biggest issue is that our legs were already injured. There was no like running wasn't really an option. Believe me, I would have liked to, but running wasn't truly an option. Dude, these stumps look so ridiculous with these legs. My God. I'm just trolling. I know. I know. I know. We're all sad. Listen, I get it. We're all sad. We're all sad. It was devastating. We're all bummed out. We're all bummed out. Damaged legs meant turbo waddle at the best. I mean, Riku tried to escape that one time, and he kept getting knocked down and thrown back on a pole. The only reason Riku made it out was because he bought enough time for Beep to come save him. Like, there was no chance. Sukan, there was too many of them. There was too many. If Ghost had managed to break his lock before Beep got there, it would have been fine. But we couldn't have Beep stand there and try to pick the lock. He would have gotten dropped before he had a chance to do it. Like, he had to watch Riku get tortured in bizarre ritual of strength to strengthen his new god. He who can stand next to Narco and Okra and Riku. Robo Riku. It's true. True. Yeah, Toji's been through some stuff. He's definitely been through some stuff. I think he looks pretty grizzled at this point. He's been through some stuff. He's seen some things. He has seen some things. He wouldn't recommend it. He would not recommend it. Bad time. Bad time. How you doing? Almost healed up. He's almost there. Once he's back up to full blood, we'll send him back out and we'll get his arms removed. Beep is classified as weightless right now. Good, 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 good. All right. Center on Toji so I can get a shot. Oh yeah, I can do that. Here, I'll even... There you go. There you go. He's been through some stuff, man. He's seen some things. He's seen some stuff. And he wouldn't recommend it. All right, Beep, go ahead and pick up Riku. We're going back out for the next wave. This is some risky business, but it's what we got to do, you know? It's what we got to do. This is for you, Ghost. All right, Toji's going to come in and pull distraction. Distraction action. Come at him in short waves like that. It's beautiful. Here, fantastic. Riku, pick your own lock. Beep. Move, move, move. What's Toji doing? He's seen worse days. And now we play the waiting game. Seems like they're going to come at us little 1v1 waves here. Fine. Limbs. I'm actually going to take these legs off. That way they don't eat those. That'd be annoying. torso. I wonder if Beep is jealous of the transformation. He might be. Riku doesn't get cybernetics. Metal just wants to touch him. Indeed. Also true. Also true. Can confirm. Can confirm. Beep. Beep. Come on, man. Come eat them. What are you doing? Get over here. Devour him. Devour. Devour. One thing I'd like to see in Kenshi 2 is being able to reattach limbs with a high enough medical skill, provided the limb isn't destroyed outright. That would be an interesting idea. That is an interesting idea. Seriously, come on, guys. What the hell are we doing? Okay. Maybe attach ourselves to a different pole. Question mark. We'll do this one. In that one. That'll do. Yeah, pick that lock. Fantastic. I like how he puts his legs on real fast. Gets on a different pole. You know how it is. Toji's just over here, you know, holding the line. There we go. Okay, so someone's coming to eat him now. They're on their way. Someone's a-coming. All right, he's going to take that arm. Now the right arm, indeed. Indeed. Almost there. Almost there. Once it gets down to like 120-ish, or like once it gets down to like negative 100, I'm going to have Beep start to head over. All right. Beep, you start to head over. Beep's quick. He's quick as hell. Almost there. Almost there. Arm's going to be gone. All right, now Beep, you need to haul ass. Flee. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Almost there, almost there. Put him down, everybody heal him up. Get the bleeding to stop. Fantastic. All right, we're almost there. One arm left. And then we're off to the Black Desert City to replace his limbs proper. But he's almost there. Which one did he lose? It was his right arm? What do I have? I have a left arm. Okay, well, his left arm is fine, but we're almost there. Riku is almost fully replaced. He's almost entered his final form. I have an idea. Ask Riku who to recruit, like the criteria. Since he did lose his limbs for the last recruit, he should choose who to replace him. Indeed. May need more cats. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. In terms of money, we'll be fine. So, Riku, given that you are the one who is currently replacing his limbs, we need to discuss the topic of replacing Sukan in our party composition. No, it's tough, given he was a warrior of both skill and renown. Both skill and renowned, but we need another person. Our friend may be gone, but we still have work to do. So with that in mind, what kind of person should we recruit? Let's see what good old Riku has to say. Granted, he is the one currently suffering to have this done. Sukan's shadow is empty, but steel can fill the void. We find a blade worthy of his name and forge one new from his steel. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming you're in favor of another Shek. Oh, what did he say? Seek those who what now? Seek those whose bones can bear steel and whose blood tastes of battle. No weak, flat skin. Only the hardened who can survive the dunes. Okay. Bro's like, just let me nap. Yeah, so he's in favor of another Shek. He's in favor of another Shek. The real question is who, though. That's the real question. Who? Whom? A Shek's bones hold steel well, but any hardened soul that can survive the dunes will have its place. Okay, so he's fine with it as long as they're not weak. He just wants someone of sufficient strength and renown, which is understandable. That's understandable. My God. My God. Got one arm left. Probably go to the same spot. That was actually a pretty decent spot for the getaway, too. We were able to get out of there pretty quick. And his toughness is going up even more. He's got 95 toughness now. Find Ricky? Let's just go looking for Ricky. Infinite Wing Wang? Crumble John? I'm thinking either Agnew, or, although Agnew will speak. Agnew will probably actually be able to talk with Sentient Sand, so I don't know how I feel about that. Hobbs is always an option. Yeah. Oh man. Ugh. Agnew in my playthrough yells, just fucking screams. I'm sure I could probably go through and edit Agnew's profile to be, like, to speak, like, properly. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I did with Beep. Ghost's son? The son of Ghost? My God. Alright, time for the last one. Let's go, little rabbit. The joke is that his feet make him look like a rabbit. He's actually quite large. He's actually quite large. Thinking about a mercenary because I don't want to see another unique character die. It's always devastating, but these things do happen. These things do happen. Could keep an eye out for Ghost Lackey who came with you in the last episode. Yeah, that's if she's still around. Although I found out, someone told me I think it was this morning. They told me this morning on one of the in the comment section. There's actually, if you do /leave, instead of instead of like removing them from the party through dismissal, they'll actually go back to their original faction, which I think is incredibly interesting. Is incredibly interesting. All right, hop on in there. Pick your lock so you can get out. Stunning. Just as before, I will hold the line. Beep is ready and waiting. Final limb. Riku of Cybertron. Riku Prime. He is Riku Prime. He's going to have sweet KLR legs and industrial lifter arms. And he's going to be whipping around the true Leviathan Slayer like it weighs nothing. Like it weighs nothing. I've been trying the paid models with free money that you get in Player 2. It's wild. Yeah, so what I do is I save up the free models and like the points, and then I use it for like 3 or 4 episodes. And then I go back to the free one and save up more points. That's why every couple of episodes the dialogue gets really, really good, and then it goes back to being like kind of not bad, but like similar. It's funny. Grok is hyper racist and attacks after the Holy Nation attacks after a single interaction if you aren't the right skin tone. God damn. Any minute now. Toji's gonna stay over here and just beat the shit out of some Fogmen while we're waiting. Riku's about to become, take on his final form. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful and horrifying at the same time. When you don't use it, it ruins the current dialogue. No, not really. I mean, it just makes the dialogue a little bit more flat, but they stay pretty consistent with the character profiles I have set up. So the dialogue gets a little bit less dynamic and a little bit more flat. So that's all. But it's not the end of the world. There we go. All right, it's happening. Left arm being eaten. He's chewing him up. To be honest, once his arm gets removed, Riku may be able to take off himself. Yeah, this is it. His final transformation is about to occur. Then it's off to Black Desert City. Right, arm's almost off. Wait for it. All right. Escape. Fantastic. All of you guys, well, you specifically, haul ass. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, back up to Mongrel. Go, go, go. Riku, the man who can run even when he's actively bleeding out and has no arms. Look at him. Nice. Nice. We love to see it. What time is it? 10:40? We got enough time. We got enough time. All right, so we are now going to head towards Black Desert City. We're going to go straight down, and we're going to get the hell out of here. We're also going to save it, because if I crash, I don't want to have to redo all that. It took too long. Before we do that, let's head over to this place and see if maybe the inventory is restocked. Sometimes the inventory resets before things go down. So let's see if the inventory reset. If we can get another masterwork lifter for the right side, we'll be fine. I mean, for the left side. No, it's the right. It's the right. Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Right side. Hell yeah. All right. Masterwork KLR right. Okay. We can sell this right. And we need a KLR left now, right? Yeah, we need KLR left masterwork. Specialist. Skeleton leg. No, that ain't right. Yes. Come on. Yes! Okay, cool. We don't have to go to Black Desert. Never mind! Riku has finally ascended to his final form. He is Riku the God. There he is. 139 strength. 139 strength. He is, in fact, an absolute fucking behemoth. He's a walking juggernaut. You can't stop him. No one can stop him. He's a fucking beast. An absolute beast. Hold on. For once, it's a serious idea. Since the Fogmen took Ghost, take a Fog Praetorian and work to work off the sins of his people. I think maybe a Praetorian might be difficult. But taking a Fogman is an interesting idea. It is a relatively interesting idea, that is for sure. Mayhaps. Yeah, dude, he's a beast. And he's using... I want to see if he can properly use the True Leviathan Slayer now. That's the real test here. Is can he use the True Leviathan Slayer properly? Can he whip it around the way he's supposed to? Let's find out. Let's find out. The Fogman's name was Ben. I don't know if anybody saw that. I find that really funny. I feel like it's a rebirth situation needed. Riku had a rebirth, so must the people responsible. Indeed. Indeed. Mayhaps. I will consider this. An enemy. There's an enemy. All right, Riku, go ahead and clean house. Show this Fog Heavy how it goes. I want to see how quickly you can use your weapon. 139 strength. Can he swing it with the proper speed? Is he fast enough now? He's still a little slow. He's still a little slow with it. Not a big shock on that because it does require like 160 strength. But we should, because what is it? 84? Yeah, crazy. We should be able to use the cleaver here much faster, though. This thing we could probably use at full speed now. Yeah. Oh, my fucking God. Devastating. Truly devastating. What is this? 2.8 with a +4 armor pen of 10, damage against robots. Give him a falling sun. Let him go. Just let him go with a falling sun. Strength required is blunt damage times 40, if I recall. Yeah. So the this one here requires quite a bit. The other dude had 168 strength is how he was able to run it. He had 168 strength. Asinine number. It's not weight times 2. That's a misconception. It's blunt times 40. Yeah, it's blunt times 40. I've talked about it with Frankie. Confirmed by the Frankies. would probably need modded limbs to wield the monster, possibly. But the dude that was it the Leviathan Slayer did, you know, he had his limbs on there, his masterwork limbs, and he was able to use it. But I'm wondering if he had what his base stats were. That's the big question. I am wondering what his base stats were. He had above 100 strength as a base stat, yeah. The Mato staff has a weight of 1 kilogram, but requires like 80 strength because of its damage. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that's okay though. Listen, Riku's a monster. So that's that. We're gonna head south, and I think we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna head south for right now. We need to. I think we're gonna go petition Asada, but in order to get Asada's attention, we need to establish ourselves as an ally to the Shek. I think Riku is not Riku. I think Toji is going to attempt to gather the Shek, like the Shek Kingdom, and rally them against the Fogmen. I think that's the plan. Rally an army of the Shek Kingdom against the Fogmen in honor of Ghost, who was greatly respected by the Shek Kingdom even in his exile. But in order to do that, we need clout. And I think I'm going to replace Ghost maybe with Seto. We'll see. We shall see. But I'm gonna try and get what is it? Become allies with the Shek and then lead the 5 Invincibles against the Fogmen. We're gonna be leading them against the Fogmen. And we may have to take on the Holy Nation too. I think Toji has kind of started to move away. I think he's sick of losing people. And I think that at this point, what is it? He lost Ghost. He has decent relationship with the Shek Kingdom. They're not allies or anything, but like they've done work for the Shek Kingdom a few times. He appreciates them. He's friends with the Berserkers. So I think the goal right now is in honor of Ghost, who is gone. We are going to try and unify the Shek Kingdom. We're going to try and reunify the Shek Kingdom. We're going to build an army of the Shek, and we are going to assault the Fogmen with the Shek Kingdom as our allies. Even if it means we've got to take Asada with us. Even if we lead Asada herself into battle. We'll do it, and we won't even feel bad about it. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Toji's, he's gone through a transformation, though. I think he's gone through a transformation. What a devastating episode. My God, man. I feel some type of way about this. What a devastating episode. One question. So that means no enslaving the Frog Praetorian? We may end up taking a Frog Praetorian on the way back, but I think right now the goal is to head down to the Bugmaster to take him down and get his saber, get his foreign saber. And I think the foreign saber is going to go to whoever ends up replacing Ghost. But I'm still in the fence. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Go capture the Torah, the Fearless, and talk her into joining. Yeah, get the Band of Bones to join us. We're going back to that Dead Hive, and we're gonna fuck them up, dude. We're gonna take them down. Toji's got a mission now. Toji's got a mission. Avenge his buddy. Avenge his fallen friend. Ghost has been his friend since very early on in the playthrough. I can't believe that happened. That's so fucked, man. By the way, how are the outposts? I haven't worked on it in the last couple of days. I need to finish it. I admittedly I haven't worked on it in the last couple of days. I'm gonna get it done soon. I know I've said that to you a few times. I'm gonna get it done soon. It's been a wild week, man. I've got so much shit going on, but I'm working on it, I promise. Ghost died? Oh yeah, he died. Oh yeah, he died. He was eaten by Fogmen. In apparently the Fog's capital, the Dead Hive capital. He was eaten by a royal Fog prince that was wearing a fucking Inquisitor uniform. Truly devastating. Pour one out for the homie. Riku, the one upside to it is that the death of Ghost ended up actually convincing Riku to have his limbs removed. It convinced Riku to have his limbs removed. We got overwhelmed. There was a ton of Fogmen. There was unique Fogmen that I had never seen before that had armor and weapons on. And Riku basically was like, if it brings us to head of the Fogmen, I will happily remove my flesh. Play through so you can play around with it in the public version 1.0. Oh yeah, it'll be done before that. Hands down, absolutely. Hands down, you don't have to worry about that. They wear clothes. Yeah, they wear clothes. How many people have been eaten at this point? 30? Oh god, no. If we take into account both the cannibal runs, the gurgler runs, and the and what just happened, I mean, we've probably had over almost 100 people eaten so far in this playthrough. Almost 100 people have been eaten so far between cannibals, gurglers, and Fogmen. It's been a bad time. Been a bad time. Let me get a shot of them running. Can do. Hold on. There we go. That's a good one. The squad's all here. The squad's all here. Take a screenshot myself, actually. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys. Tore her back down here again, or did she get out of prison? I think she got out. Her bounty is only 10,000, so she gets out after a couple of hours every time. Tishaka? Okay, what an interesting name. What a weird name. Well, you guys have just been getting your shit shoved in repeatedly, haven't you? Age, Wilfredo, Ryunsuke. The names here. Or even here? Not even be here. I mean, she must be here. These guys are still here. So, whatever. We'll figure it out. You running up here after us? Leona, shake it. No? Alright, well, that's fine. You face a battle with one-armed Toji. What say you? Jesus Christ, front flip kick. How many times do I get to teach you this lesson, Tora? Fucking cleaved, insta-death. Didn't stand a chance. First chance, no chance. Trading time. Rewind time. See actually how he does with the true Leviathan Slayer, like in the grand scheme. Let's see how he does. His speed will obviously be slowed down, but I want to see if he's quicker than he was before. He is a bit quicker. He's still not fast, but he is a bit quicker. God damn! Killed everyone. Oh my god! Oh my god! Kill them all. I think almost every one of them. Oh my god, he's just removing limbs like crazy. she manages to block. Well, never mind. Reaping the fields. It's true. It's true. There is no recovery from a fight with Riku. This is devastating. Tora's dead. I don't think she's dead because the Band of Bones are still here. Usually this place gets abandoned after she's gone. She was in prison. Unless she was here and, you know, Riku just did what he does. That's always possible, but I haven't seen her. Riku's gonna execute this one. There it is. There it is. Honestly, had to be done. Truly had to be done. Oh, no, there she is. She's in a recovery coma. Nice. Beep, go pick her up. Give her first aid and pick her up. We found her. That, thank you. Kill the rest. Kill the rest. Yep, she's fucking dead. Oh my god, fucking devastating, man. Truly not okay. Truly not okay. We're gonna bring her to AdMag this time. They became allies after I turned the Bugmaster into the Stone Golem, so I don't know. Indeed, indeed. We're also going to go deal with Flying Bull again. I think he's out of jail. I think he got out. We're going to go put them down. Use that as a way to bolster our relations with the Shet Kingdom. Potentially, potentially we can form an alliance between us and the Krall's Chosen as well. We're going to turn her in. We're going to talk to her while she's in jail. No big deal. What'd I miss? We went to go fight the Band of Bones, and Riku basically took 4 swings and killed almost every one of them. Quite literally. I think he swung his weapon like 4 times and killed almost all of them. Very wide sweeps. He was literally sweeping. Literally sweeping. He's using the true Leviathan Slayer too, so he's just dealing fucking exorbitant amounts of damage. What is it? Fucking 4.2 blunt damage. I mean, just an asinine number. Oh, AdMag's over here. For you people, is that the Krall's Chosen over there? It is. It is. Yeah, we're gonna have to go deal with them again. Round 2 against the Krall's Chosen. Sweeping up that trash. That's what it is. That's what it is. We got to figure out how we can build his strength up past 100. If we can get it past 100, we can, we'll be able to use the weapon more effectively. We got to figure out how we're going to do that. I wish Frankie was here. He'd know the cheesiest way to do it. He'd know. Round 2 implies round 1 had a fight. I mean, round 1 was when me, Ghost, Beep, and them did it. An exile is lost forever. A ghost searching the other side. Oh man, they're talking about. But you gave him his send off. Glory to you, kin. Y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all gonna make me sad. Alright, let's go turn her in. Kenshi has a soft cap of 100. Yeah, but if you can get your strength, your stat over like to 100 or over 100 by 1 level, it becomes infinite. You can just keep leveling it. That's why characters like King are able to like max their stat, get their strength up to like 300-400, even though it's by default 160. Because once you cross that 100 line, it becomes easier to level. Like the stat becomes levelable again. the whole thing. It ends up getting like a ridiculous multiplier on its experience is what it does. So buffoon with a toy sword, bitch, do not start with me. Where's Asada at? Might be around here somewhere. 5 invincibles. Probably up here contemplating, standing off in the corner contemplating as she does. Sato's up here. Yeah, she's here. Oh, there she is. Alright, we're gonna tell her about what happened. Hold on. Honorable Stone Golem. I should capitalize that. Golem. I come bearing ill news. I come bearing ill news. Very ill news. Excuse me. What time is it? It is 11:02. Okay. Big yawns indeed. I know, big yawns. 11:30, my ass has to go to the gym. It's back day. We're doing back today, and I'm already exhausted just thinking about it. Already exhausted just thinking about it. I like Seto's unique face texture too. It's badass. Look at that. Cool as hell. Cool as hell. She hear me? Might be generating her thing. Latest side of the stone golem. There it is. Speak, Drifter, and let the stones hear your warning. Okay, okay. She did hear me. It just didn't show up. I come with the news that the warrior known as Sukan, formerly the exile known as Ghost, has fallen in battle. He and I traveled together for some time. We even took down Ida the Flying Bull for you a while back. A man of honor who just wished to redeem himself in your eyes. He died to achieve that. He didn't exactly fall in battle. Listen, semantics, okay? I'm trying to, you know, talk him up to the queen of the shack, all right? I gotta talk my boy up, all right? I can't be like, he died like a bitch on a pole. I can't do that. That'd be fucked up. That'd be fucked up, especially because I liked him. He was my boy. He died screaming on a pole. Like, that's not good. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. That's not good. His sacrifice tempers the stone of our honor. His name will be etched among those who sought redemption. Oh, man. I come requesting aid in avenging him. Oops. Avenging him, his death. I mean, it depends how you word it. Touche. Touche. Deal you say? If we can claim if you... Oh, they're not talking to me. Talking to somebody else. Talking to somebody else. Come on, Isata. What say you? She seems a little less growly than usual. Yeah, she seems a little bit more amicable right now. A little bit more amicable. Your hunt honors our cause, but my plate's thirst for steel. Before we can move, bring metal. Okay. I see. I see. Allow me to, borrow one of your warriors, to travel south. My plan is to fulfill Sukon's final wish and defeat the Bugmaster. I think if I made her join us, it would actually cause the Shet Kingdom to be destroyed because her diplomatic status would get fucked up. Please, I don't need steel, goddammit. What is she talking about? I never mentioned steel. I forgot shack need to be, you need to be very clear with the shack. What I said was that I am requesting you send a member of your 5 Invincibles with us to defeat your ancient foe per Sukon's final request before he died. Forgot with the shack, you gotta be very clear. See if she gets it this time. If not, we may just have to move south. It's fine. Fine. What's our diplomatic status with the shack currently? Shack Kingdom. There it is. 8. It is 8. Stupid. They're kind of dumb. Words alone cannot buy a brother. Bring the steel you owe, and I will remember the 5 Invincibles to honor Sukon's final wish. God damn it! What do you mean? Fine. Here is the steel. Hands it over. Come on! What steel do you... Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think somebody else in the party, I think Beep or Riku made a mention of steel a little while ago, and it threw everything off. Yeah, okay. A caravan, United States traders passes the dunes north laden with steel and food. And then Asada was like, where is it? Steel, you say? If we can claim a few slabs, my plates would hold another season. So now she's like, hey, you owe us steel because fucking Riku said something. Goddamn. Goddamn. What did she say? Steel is taken. At dawn, a member of the 5 Invincibles will join your hunt. Okay. So now we can take one of them. Do we take Iku? Do we take Inkron? Do we take Clara? Who do we take? Do we take Steve? Do we take Steve, the 5 Invincible? Steve? Anyone Steve? Do we take Arlette? Okay, we got Arlette, we got Steve, we got Clara, we got Iku, and we got Inkron. Who's more worthy? Steve? Anybody Steve? Fair enough. I'll ask him. Fucking Steve? Anybody Steve? Members of the 5 Invincibles. I am here as to request one of you to join my fight against the Bugmaster. Asada the Stone Golem has assured me that one of you will join our crusade to honor the death of the warrior known as Sukan. Who will it be? One-armed Toji, Riku the God, beat the Squire, and Steve. Steve the Invincible, Riku the God, beat the Squire. Oh, man. What a fucking mess, man. What an absolute fucking mess. Gotta wait for it to generate. A little slow right now. It's thinking. It's fine. Don't you tell me what to do, Payan. Bitch. I thought Toji was gonna die there for a minute. I know. I wish we had the battle pick right now. Oh, dude, that'd be so funny. A fucking a 5 invincible Shek named Steve with a battle pick. Come on. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, where you at, Steve? I'm going to ask if you want... Steve, what say you? You. You join our hunt. The stone golem promised me aid. And you are welcome to join us. Recruit Steve and give him the club. Indeed. In Steve. How you doing, Stevie? Come on, Steve. My oath binds me to Asada and the shack. I cannot stray from our march, so if you bring the steel, I can lend my axe for a strike. God damn it, with you and the steel. Fuck you, you're coming with us. Okay, Asada already promised that one of you was coming with us. You're coming with me, Steve. God damn you. You son of a bitch. So sick and tired of your stupid talk about steel. It's always steal this and steal that. My God. All right, we've got Steve. Steve has come to join us on our crusade. Hero crash out, minor crash out, minor crash out. Small one. Wee. It was a wee one. It was a wee one. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to... fuck it, we're just going to head south. Head towards the Bugmaster. We'll see what time it is when we get near Iraq. And we'll see if we have enough time this evening to finish and to go fight the Bugmaster. Go fight the Bugmaster. Finish his ass off. Are you on the Steam version of Sentient Sands or the updated version from the Discord? The Steam version. It's the Steam version. I haven't joined the Discord or anything. I probably should. I haven't. Much to Harvey's chagrin, I'm sure. But, you know, is what it is. Steve is temporary, right? Yeah, he's with us just for this fight. He's with us just for this fight. Here's the fucking steel, everybody. Stop asking me about it. We're done talking about it. It's over. You have the steel. Move on. We got bigger things to worry about. Yeah, he's temporary. He's with us for this fight. He's part of the like the we're just trying to honor Ghost. That's all that is. We're just trying to honor Ghost. Steal for you. Steal for you. Steal for you. Everyone gets some fucking steel. I use the Discord one and link it with Python. Works way better. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. But the steel, I know, the steel. Listen, they've got a one-track mind. The one-track mind says steel. It's all about the steel. We're moving down. We're gonna go fight Bugmaster. We're gonna go take his ass down. We're gonna go take his ass down. Downtown. Riku the god is gonna show him what for it means in the name of Ghost. We will claim his weapon as our own. And it will be glorious. Every goddamn Shek gets some steel. You get some steel, and you get some steel, and you get some steel. Everyone gets some steel. Now shut up about the fucking steel. Over it. I'm sure I can get it worked out. No big deal. We're going to head to this campsite here. The mercenary campsite, the bounty hunter campsite. We're going to stop there, go over the plan. And then we're going to move in. We're taking down the Bugmaster. We're taking down the Bugmaster. We're doing it for Ghost. We're doing it for Ghost. This was the last thing he wanted to do. This was what he wanted to do. This was his mission. He was going to reclaim his honor and battle and glory. And he was going to do it this way. Watcher? Hello. Who are you? Didn't see you there. You should not be here. It's not safe for someone like you. I actually don't know who you are. Who are you? Better to keep it that way. The less you know, the better. Leave and do not come back. But I want to know. Who are you? Where was the Bugmaster again? Southwest near the center. Leave. I don't want to. Where was the lab? If you circle around the west and stick to the shore, you should run into an old lab. Interesting. Bounty for who? Oh, you see. Interesting. That is a cool looking sword. I'm not gonna fucking lie, guys. I ain't gonna fucking lie. That's a pretty cool sword. It looks big. It looks thick. I like the fact that it has like a proper sheath too. It's a pretty sick sword, guys. I'm just throwing it out there. Repair kits and med kits check. Check. Both. All good. All good. All good. All good. All good. She's an outlaw too, so you know it's fine. Who is this? Apprentice? Outlaw and apprentice, huh? We can see what the sword looks like. No? No? Alright. Have Steve prove himself. I think Steve would probably get a shit rock, to be honest with you. But it does look like a very fancy sword. I'm halfway tempted to fight her, to be honest with you, just because I want the sword. She might give you a worthy recruit if you impress her. Touche. Have some more people join us. Do just that. Sure. That weapon of yours. Hold on. That weapon of yours. Weapon of yours. I'll buy it off you. Or perhaps you can accompany us to fight the Bugmaster. Mayhaps. You guys remember that West Dragon chick that we recruited? You remember how she died? Getting her shit slapped by the Leviathan Slayer. Although she did manage to survive longer than almost any of the other Shek that we brought with us. And no, she got hit once. Then she successfully blocked one hit, which I was impressed with, and then she died. She took two. It was double tap. The double tap. Ghost has never been more excited than when West Dragon died. Ghost has never been more excited. It was a big moment. It was a big moment. It was the other... Yeah. It was Kenshi. It was basically all of the other Shek, the Berserkers, other than Riku, that got carved in two. Watcher. Okay, it's still figuring out how she's going to respond to that. He's framing me. I am not framing you. I'm just, let's be honest. This is what happened. I was there. You were there. We were all there. We all saw it. All right. You were super stoked. Yeah, she got her arm cut off, then blocked a hit, and then bonked. Yeah. I was impressed because she blocked a hit from the Leviathan Slayer with one arm with a katana, and I was like, oh shit, she's there. But you know, it is what it is. The Apprentice. I mean, how can you impress her? Like that's the thing. Because like I mean, you sounded. You. Let's be honest. You didn't want her in the party in the first place, Ghost. You didn't want her there. If she responded, watch her. There we go. Okay. Blade stays with me. I won't part with it. For enough cats, I'll stand with you against the Bugmaster. Name your price. Okay, alright. How much to join us? I might have had the Bugmaster on my shoulder. Touche. Is that a second one? 3,000 cats for my Steel and Oath. Deal. Deal. Her last words were, oh shit, that's true. She lost her arm, screamed, oh shit, blocked a shot, and then, that was... Are these all apprentices? Shek warriors, oh, they're just random Shek warriors. Okay, Watcher, hell yeah. What weapon do you have? What is that? Just the greatsword? Meito greatsword? It looks badass. It looks fucking badass. It's a flat black sword? Say, what? That's fire as hell. Hell yeah. Love it. Let's go. She really didn't want to go north. It's true. She didn't. That's true. All right, let's go. We are headed off to fight the Bugmaster. I mean, probably. Probably. We'll see what happens with her. We'll see what happens with her. Her sword is pretty baller, though. Her sword is pretty baller, though. Let's see. What's her strength rating? 82. Maybe we can trade something around. What do we got for you? I'll give you a Leviathan Slayer. I'll take your sword. Give it to Riku for now. We'll let Riku use the great sword. The big feckin' sword. Love it. I mean, 2.2 cut and blunt. That's pretty fire if I do say so myself. 2.2 cutting, 2.0 blunt, 1.0 blood loss, plus 4 attack. I mean, yeah, that's pretty fire. That's pretty feckin' fire. Riku's a heavy... Isn't it a heavy weapon? Yeah, it is a heavy weapon, see? She's not behind us. She's actually ahead of us. She was actually ahead of us. She knows these lands better than we do. She's a little smarter than we are. When it comes to traversing this terrain. Watcher's Rim. We're going to try and skirt around the other, like the outside here. Along the coastline. There we go. Riku is the strongest Shek. I don't think he's the smartest Shek. Let's be honest. He's strong, but he's still a very proud Shek warrior. And by default of being an incredibly proud Shek warrior, he's also not the brightest bulb in the box. He is strong. He's poignant at times. He does have a good sense of philosophy, but that doesn't make him smart. That means he's wise. He's not smart, he's wise. Oh, that was good. That felt great. Yeah, he's not smart, he's wise. That's how I would categorize him. Wise. All right, yeah, we can just sprint right up there. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quicker than that. We're fishing for $1 right now. Gotta be quicker than that. Nice. 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 We're in. All right. Intro fight begins. Let's get it. Yeah, this sword's pretty cool. It's got the edge. It's got the gold edge there, and then the rest of it is just, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. Proud Shek warrior. Riku's over. I mean, Toji's over here giving it what for to these blood spiders after he's getting revenge for the first Toji that died, for Toji Mark 1. Take as many down as you can. How you doing, Steve? Steve's just going bonkers. He's just going bonkers. That Leviathan sword for a minute, see how it does. I think he just swung and everything just fucking dropped in like the entire 360 radius. What the fuck? It does like an extra 100% to animals or something, doesn't it? 29 versus animals, 100% to Leviathans is what it is. Alrighty. Well, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, he literally bonked them. He bonked the shit out of them. Toji, I mean Riku, the man of many weapons. That's what he is. He's Riku, the man of many weapons. Riku, the god. Beep, heal him up. All right, they're cannibalizing now. That's always a good time. Cannibalizing is always fun. Here he is, the man himself. The man himself, the Bugmaster. All right, we are going to... Am I able... This is so dumb. Am I able to do this? I am. All right, we're going to drop these camp beds right here, and we're going to rest up real fast. Riku, we need you in top physical condition. You too, Toji. Top physical condition. Love the hair. Listen, he looks beautiful. Okay, do you see this, man? Look at this. Look at this bug, man. Look at that. The dude... This is what the Bugmaster should realistically look like, except with even bigger beard. Even bigger beard. This is what he should look like with a giant, huge beard. This is what he should look like. Try talking to him? I don't think there's any talking to him, but we'll, I mean, yeesh. Give it a go. Oi! What he says. See if we can get his attention. Dies of laughter, literally. Let's see what happens. Santa Toji. I don't think he's interested in the discussion. We will face him together. State your purpose, Flatskin, before I have the spiders crawl your flesh. Oh, fuck. What a devastating threat. We are here in the name of Sukan. It was his wish that we kill you as... it was his wish that we kill you. He died before we made it here. I won't allow that dream to die with him. To die with him. To die with him. I don't think Toji could take him in a one-on-one. He's too quick. Toji's got good dodge, but I don't think he could take him in a one-on-one, truly. We'll get eaten out there. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Your hollow promise means nothing, Flatskin. The spiders will crawl into your flesh now. Well, that seems rude. Oh my god, dude. He just fucking knocked Riku back and just took 3 direct hits from Toji and just blocked both of them. Jesus. He's actually putting up a pretty decent fight. Yeah, he actually put up a pretty decent fight, considering. Pick you up. Alrighty. Let's go. That was surprising. I'm truly shocked at how well he did against Riku. That was actually a pretty intense fight, not gonna lie. Let Beep eat his teeth. True. True. Hold on, we just, there we go. Okay, alright. Beep, you eat until your heart's content. Eat his teeth, Beep. Eat until you're full. I swear I saw him in with metallic bar. Yeah, you did. You did. You saw him with, what is it, this? Meito knife parts. It's that way. Yeah, I have a mod that lets you craft Meito weapons. Yep. All right, Beep. The honor is yours, my friend. As a purely defensive character, you will receive the Meito Foreign Saber because it is defensive and it's not heavy, which means you can use it pretty quick. Use it pretty well, and you can level. It gives you a chance to level your decks finally. Hell yeah! So Beep's got the Meito. That's good. Good. All right, well, I am going to save it here. We have taken down the Bugmaster. We've managed to drop the man himself, in honor of Ghost. Bad things happened, but you know, we lost Ghost tonight. Truly devastating, truly devastating. But it's okay. We managed to succeed in finishing out his dream, which was taking down the Bugmaster. That was his dream, was his goal. And we honored his sacrifice, his death. And now we can establish a formal alliance with the Stone Golem. And we should be able to raise an army of Shek to join us in wiping out the Fogmen. So we're going to head up to the Dead Hive and we're going to take that place down with some of the strongest Shek that we have on us. And we may even march on some other factions. I think Toji's maybe sick of being a bystander. I think he's sick of it. So yeah, line him up. Can do. Screenshot time. All right, we'll take the main party. We'll take the main party. Lone skin spider. Okay, okay. And then Squire beat the Squire. There they are. There they are. There they are. Our heroes right there. Good time. Good time. Excuse me. What do you think the cages are there for? Well, Catlon, Rhinobot, Hat 12, captain, the police captain, and head of agriculture. Hat 12 is the head of police captain. Sorry. Hold on. Catlon, Rhinobot, General Zhang. Sorry, Catlon, Rhinobot, General Zhang, head of agriculture, and Hat 12. So 5 cages for Catlon and his 5 generals. That would be what I think. Oh, what a beautiful time. All right, guys. Well, that's all the time I have. I have to go to the gym. Time to get swole. I have to go get swole. As always, everybody, I sincerely appreciate your time here. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for anybody that donated. It's always much appreciated. It allows me to keep doing these things. I sincerely appreciate your guys' continued support. The donations, the gifts, just coming and hanging out with me in general. All of it's always appreciated, much of it. So, as always, everybody, remember, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. And hang tight because we've got a lot of brand new content coming real soon. Like I said, we've got the Crab Raider video coming later towards the end of this week, beginning of next week. So probably roughly the weekend time. I think Sunday is the goal. Crab Raider lore video coming on Sunday after all these years. 2 weeks later, we've got the Preacher Cult video coming. We've got new Kenshi Coliseums coming, more live streams, and even bigger stuff that's coming really, really soon that I just can't quite talk about yet. So very cool stuff. Very excited about it. It's going to be fun stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the next exciting episode of One-Armed Toji. Yeah, that's all I got. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.